Today I'm going to be giving a brief introduction to emotional freedom techniques, otherwise known as EFT or tapping. What is EFT? EFT is a form of acupressure that combines elements of psychology with Chinese meridian theory to treat emotional issues. Acupuncture points are tapped instead of needled to clear blockages in the meridian system. And when there are blockages in the meridian system, oftentimes a person can manifest symptoms of physical or emotional discomfort. Scientific evidence supports the effectiveness of EFT. EFT acts on the limbic system to decrease hyperarousal in the brain, specifically through the amygdala. Stimulation of acupoints in EFT produces serotonin and releases internal opioids. And EFT can even reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which helps people regulate the flight, fright, or freeze response. In order to get started with EFT, think of an issue. It can be anything that bothers you, a traumatic memory, anything at all. Rate your issue on a scale of 1 to 10 so that you can track your progress. The beginning of every EFT session starts with an affirmation. Even though I have this blank, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. If we were doing this for stress, for instance, we would say, even though I have this stress, I deeply and completely accept myself. While you repeat this affirmation 3 times, tap on the karate chop point with 2 of your fingers. As we come into the main sequence of EFT points, we'll want to think of a phrase that reminds us of our problem. If we were doing this session on stress, for instance, we can simply think stress. Take your index and middle finger and tap through these points from top to bottom 7 times each, but don't get too hung up on how many times you tap the points. Start with the eyebrow point, followed by side of the eye, under the nose, and lastly the chin. Now we come to the sequence of EFT points on the trunk of the body, all the while thinking about our problem. Go ahead and find the dip at the base of your neck and move your fingers about 1 inch down and 1 inch to the sides so you're right underneath the collarbone. Tap here 7 times, followed by the below the nipple point, which is in line with the nipple if you're a male, or the bra strap if you're a woman. And then you can tap on the underarm point, which is about 3 inches down from the start of the armpit on the midline of your rib cage. Now we will come to the hand, where we'll be thinking about our reminder phrase while tapping on the side of the thumb 7 times, followed by the index finger, the middle finger, and the baby finger. We will end this round of EFT by tapping on the karate chop point 7 times. When you're finished, take a deep breath and rate your issue on a scale of 1 to 10 to see if you've made any progress. Has your number gone down? If it's not close to a 1, go ahead and repeat with additional rounds as necessary. Don't be surprised though if when you go through this process, old emotions come up to the surface to be released. This is normal. Congratulations, you finished your first round of EFT.